What is the goal of 1440p screen? I have the Ultra Gear coming on, it's on its way. I have that and the 360 hertz 1440p one as well. I gotta test them both, and I have to compare them against my 360 hertz and the G8, right? The thing about monitor reviewers is that I don't know if they play games or not, man. That's the biggest issue with monitor reviewers. It's like, do you let's take Tim is the best monitor reviewer, right? Tim. It's like, do you think that guy is the top 500? Probably not. Like he uses scientific tools to measure his monitors, right? Which are always accurate. They're tools, right? But if the guy is actually thrown into a fucking real match, does that change anything? That's where I come in, right? I was like, he's like, what about the new OLED monitor? I'm like, dude, hold off. Let me test it first. Just always let me test it first. Because everyone on the internet is fucking retarded. Nobody knows what the fuck they're talking about. Everyone's just like, hey, the new thing is out. Did you buy it? Like, that's the internet. The new thing is out. Did you buy it yet? I don't know what this is. Like people do this to Warzone streamers. So anyway, I'm talking to him yesterday. We're talking about that suitcase thing that I'm doing for him. He's like, yeah, I bought the OLED. I'm like, why? He's like, I got FOMO'd from my fucking Twitch chat. I'm like, why? Why? Why do COD bros get FOMO'd so easily, right? They just need to have the newest case. So anyway, what I told him, I'm like, dude, there's one question you need to ask somebody. One. Have you tested it yourself? It's the only response that you need to ask somebody that tells you that you should buy something. Because the reason why that came up is because I guess he was telling people that he was going to get the 360 hertz 1440p one, right? And then everyone's like, no, you want the LG OLED. It's better. The LG OLED is better. And then the guy got into his head, right? But if you ask the person on the other end, have you tested it yourself? Have you bought the 360 hertz? Did you test that one? Have you bought the LG OLED? Have you tested that one? If the answer is no, you ban that person from your fucking chat. Because you're being a piece of shit. You as a human being, why are you telling other people what to do without experiencing it yourself? No human being should be doing that shit. That is the biggest problem on this fucking planet. Don't do it. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't be a fat guy telling other dudes how to diet. It's not how the world works, man. Nobody wants that fucker around them. Nobody wants the obese guy talking about dieting. Nobody wants that. Bro, can you just stop? Just don't do it. Yeah, dude, you need this fucking $5,000 screen. This is the only way. Have you tested it? No, I can't afford it, but I just saw in all the reviewers saying it was awesome. Why? Like, what is that? Dude, that is the weirdest fucking human behavior in the planet, dude. By far. You need to buy this because somebody told me it was awesome. Let that sink in for a second. Just let that sentence sink in. You need to buy something because I heard it from somebody else. Might be the dumbest. And if you take that advice, you're fucking dumb too. Straight up. Because you're like, right? Isn't that wild? If you do that in my chat, you'll be insta fucking banned. Perma. Don't do it. Don't recommend shit unless you've tested it. Yeah, I can't control the internet, but I can control my community, right? If somebody recommends a product in my community and they have not tested it themselves, they will be perma-banned instantly without remorse, dude. And me as somebody who tests everything, I'll know if they tested it or not, or if they're bullshitting. I've called every single person that's done that. I've called them out on it because I know right away. You cannot bullshit somebody that's tested it themselves ever. You can't, because they've tested it. They know, right? Why do you think the 6900 XT was such a successful campaign for my channel? Because I don't have to do anything. Right? When somebody says it's the best thing ever, I'm like, you haven't tested it. Okay, cool. Anyone who did try to play Warzone with that fucking thing, they're in my Discord now and they're supporters. Because they tried it and they fucked around and found out, right? That's what I'm saying. People that test things, they always come around, dude, because they figure it out. There's no denial when you test something yourself. Even like even just my benchmark numbers, dude. I got people going behind me tracking my benchmarks all the time. They're like, yeah, accurate. All the time. The headset thing was a waste of time. Yeah, it wasn't really the headset review wasn't it was just another COD bro FOMO thing. Do you remember when that headset went on sale? That's that specific headset, and every COD bro in the Discord was like, you have to get this. This is the greatest thing ever. The COD bro headset. I'm like, okay, I gotta test this for myself. I'm like, you guys are all fucking retarded. Like, seriously, dude. Like, now I know why you guys are all bronze 5. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That was a terrible fucking headset. It was horrible. I couldn't hear shit with that fucking headset. I'm like, you guys are all playing with this shit? No wonder you suck, dude. Like, goddamn. Fix your fucking audio first. Jesus. And then what that whole experience was just like euphoric in a way. I'm like, I wonder if these guys know they all suck. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. I wonder if they know what good audio sounds like. Right? That's the other thing. Maybe they've never heard good audio. Maybe they think that's good audio. Right? It's wild, dude. It's wild. What is the goal of 1440p screen? You only have room for one screen. It's not as good for Overwatch and esports, and it's not as good as a 4K OLED for single player games. But it's kind of in that middle ground where you can kind of play both comfortably. So it's like, you get home from work one day, you're tired. It's like, I'm gonna jump on Sonic Frontiers for a bit and just run around and do some loops. 1440p is good for that. I'm gonna jump on Hades for a couple of runs. I'm gonna jump on Warzone for a couple of runs. That's what the goal of this screen is for, right? But I have a Neo G8 and I have an esports screen, so I never. So I'm probably gonna be running that 500 hertz. I already know I am, even if it's not as good as like the 1440p for all around use. But for my use, it'll be the best, right? Yeah, don't worry about it, Zaz. Let me fucking get that. I'm getting that monitor on Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll know for sure. Basically, dude, it's awesome. You know what I like about this community in general? People are really into monitors, which is where your focus should be right now. It should be on monitors, because hardware has no goal. Monitors do, though. Yeah, there's a lot of new monitor tech coming out. So basically, when it comes to monitor reviews, ignore everyone. No one plays games. Straight up, dude. And if you want to take somebody's advice on it, go ahead, man. I don't give a shit. If you're happy, I'm happy. This is more for people that trust me because I can play games. and I'm not dog shit. There's way too many hardware reviewers giving advice to esports players. Way too many, dude. That's basically how everyone always gets fucked over. Oh yeah, the 6900 XT works great in this game. You're gonna fuck around and find out quick, aren't you? Aren't you? Just let me figure it out. I'll figure it out. And, or you know what could happen though? It could be really good. It's just that nobody knows how to configure it properly. The OLED, I mean. Maybe no one knows how to configure it properly for esports, like visually. Who knows? Right? Just wait. Let me do it. Let me do it. I'll figure it out. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's fucking around and finding out, dude.